Hi everyone. Okay, so welcome to part two. So this part two is specifically aimed at what do I do when I have a digital notebook that I have been given and how do I customize it. So this could be for teachers who are looking at going past the basic, here's a cover and some paper, and want to actually add content before sharing it with students, or this could be with students. Now a teacher has given you a digital notebook and you are wanting to add things to it, take notes and things like that. So I've already showed you how to set this up in the first video, and if you're confused, go ahead and watch part one. And you should have lined pages with text. Now, if you're discovering that there's a little bit of an issue where you just can't quite get the text to line up, what might be going on is it might be the spacing in between the text. So you're going to want to highlight everything, go into format, and then go into line spacing. And it might just be that you need to play around with it and play around with the font size in order to get it to sit just right on the lines. Okay, so there's that. You also have the ability to add GIFs, to add moving images, to add stickers, to add Bitmojis in here. There's a whole range of things that you can do. So in part one, I showed this digital notebook that I've already finished, and I will click through it again just so that everyone's on the same page here. Go ahead and skip if this is something that you've already seen. But what happens is each of these tabs links to a different page, and you'll see some of my pages have Bitmojis in them, some of them have moving images, some of them have links to videos. So, you know, depending on what you want to do to make it special for you and how you learn, there's a lot of different things you can do. So you've already gone ahead, made sure that your lined paper and your notebook cover and anything like that are in the background, and they are actually the background layer of your notebook. Sorry. So then what you're going to do is you're going to go to Insert, and you're going to go to Image and Upload from Computer. Now, whether you're doing a still image or whether you are doing a moving image, it does not matter, because as soon as you add it, say let's do an arrow here, if it's a moving image, it will go ahead and start moving. So you can change that, resize that however you want. Say I want it to point to the right, I can go ahead and turn it so that it points to the right. You know what? I don't like how that shadow is now upside down. So if you right click it, you can actually, where is it here? There is a spot, I'm not seeing it immediately. There it is, under rotate. Sorry, it took me so long to find that. Under rotate, you can flip it horizontally or vertically. So you can go ahead and flip it any which way, and it makes the shadow now on different spaces, different sides. So whatever works for you, whatever you need, and you can go ahead and use that. I know a lot of teachers will often put a sticker page at the end of all kinds of images for the kids to use that they are welcome to use so that they don't have to find it. If you're specifically looking for anything like that, what you're going to do is you're going to go to Google and you're going to type in animated, let's say arrow. And then when you go to images, you're going to look for any of the arrows that are animated. You can also type in arrow GIF here, and that will get you, you can see all of these are GIFs, that will get you arrows that actually move and otherwise change for you, so you can go ahead and figure out which one you want to use. And this could be used for just about anything, like I said. If you have the Bitmoji Chrome extension, which I've talked about in another video, you can go ahead and search for yourself in the Bitmoji Chrome extension, and otherwise just click and drag. You don't need to save those ones. If you do save them, they will have a background, so I highly recommend that you use the website remove.bg, which I have talked about in other videos before. but it is a very good website for removing any of that background color, or if you've got text that you want to take out of an image or anything like that. It's really, really good at allowing you to pick and choose what you want to erase and what you want to keep. Okay, so that's that. And then last thing is, if you want to link a specific word to another page or to another place, you're going to highlight the word and you're going to insert link. And then you can go ahead and paste, anything that you've got in there. So now this is going to link to actually the same slide. If you want the whole object, like say the arrow to link, you're going to click on the arrow and you're going to click on the link button and go ahead and insert the link. And that means that anywhere within this space links. So if you've got one that has a lot of white space in the background, and even if it's see-through, it doesn't matter too much to you, you might want to crop it to be a little closer to the shape that you're actually using, because I could click over here trying to click on something else and end up clicking on the link and it takes me somewhere. So just be wary of that. Now, the last thing I want to go over, and I am kind of rushing through this, so feel free to rewatch a couple times if you need to, is if you want to insert, say a teacher does a lesson and you want to save one of the slides and you want to put that in your notebook. So what you're going to do is you're going to go to whatever, say presentation she's done or he's done. And what you can do is you can go to File, Download, and you can save it as a JPEG or a PNG, which are both images. So if you save it as either one of those, what will happen, you can see it's now popped up in my downloads bar there, is I can say go to a blank slide. I can, and if you want to add blank slides, it's this little plus sign here. Go to background and choose your image, because you don't want to be accidentally editing it. And go ahead and pop in the image that you just saved. Now the only thing is, forgot to delete those. The only thing is that it is not going to be interactive in the same way. As you can see here, I'm clicking on the links, I'm clicking on the arrows. It's not interactive anymore, but at least you've got a copy of the information that the teacher has sent you and you want to save for yourself. Okay? Any questions, go ahead and drop them in the comments below.